We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Settling in now, Pee Wee Reese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Sale is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Pee Wee Reese goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Michael Simmons. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for Los Angeles, Luis Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Orel Hershiser is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Mookie Betts is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Benintendi's on the move. All even now, 2-2. Left side to second for one. Relay to Garvey, and they get the double play. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Matt Kemp, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In now, Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
Now to the plate, Sean Green. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Kemp at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count still full, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Robinson. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Steve Garvey, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The catcher, number 8, Michael Simmons.
Striding in, Michael Simmons, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. In there, a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Simmons over at second. Gonzalez at first. 2 out in the inning. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Sandberg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Two and 1 to count to Sandberg. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. The 3-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Christian.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Hershiser sets. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
2 men on, 2 out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Green. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. J.D. Davis the next at bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Steve Garvey.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Bradley, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next up for the Red Sox, Frank Thomas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
J.D. Martinez.
In now, J.D. Martinez. 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So striding in, Christian Vasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped up. Simmons is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set. The 3-2. Leiter in there for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Yeah, and with the bases
Now
loaded, you've got nowhere to
the
put him, so
left
you can't afford to walk him. He comes in and rips it over the
Benintendi.
first baseman's head and into the corner, bringing everybody home.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a man left. We played 4 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 2. Digging in, Pee Wee Reese, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Michael Simmons. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Pee Wee at second, Simmons at first with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Line drive base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Hit down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, Sean Green, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Andrew Kashner takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 48, Andrew Kashner.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. 2-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, Pee Wee Reese. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Robinson stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. He'll get it into second. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Michael Simmons, a bouncer to the left side. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 9-4. Here's Mookie Betts. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Don Sutton, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Standing in now, Rafael Devers. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Denver.
In now, Ryan Sandberg, fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
To short, hit hard, backhanded. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Red Sox 7. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Sandberg is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that two-out success.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Sean Green. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers leave one. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Mookie Betts will be next. Three-two pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Misses, ball 2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Davis brings it in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Davis. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Steve Garvey. Hit high and deep out to left field. Benintendi back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Jackie Robinson. He stays alive, still 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's fouled away. Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him.
Now batting, the third baseman.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The 1-2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Grounded to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll march on to the 8th, and amazingly, we are tied at 9-9. Ryan Brazier